The point you were talking about, that Jesus returning second time and the whole story about Jesus is a lie, is a planned story. My brother, you don't know what you are talking about. I'm sorry to tell you, all your facts you are building are baseless facts. You know why they are baseless? You are trying to present facts, and facts can only be sustained with base. What do I mean by that? How can you say the whole New Testament is people who sat down and wrote it, which means it's false already? Then you use that same false thing to want to defend what you are talking about. Yeah, baseless. Doesn't make sense. Go and ask people to teach you how to debate. And they will tell you that we debate with evidential facts. You had facts, but they were not evidential. They don't have evidence. What do I mean by that? You should have been able, let me teach you. I will teach you, sir. Let me teach you. You should have been able to go and get some facts that can prove the time they said Jesus was in existence. A fact that can prove that it is not true. And that facts must be standing. It must be basis. A base. Base means foundation. But you couldn't. I listened to you the first day I saw you on TV that night. I was surprised because your topic is dangerous. The second return of Jesus is false. He will never come. There's nothing like Jesus Christ. It's all rubbish because you have been into religion. Yes, religion is not correct. That's why you are correct too. That's another point for you. Point number 2 for you. Religion is wrong. Religion cannot lead anybody to God. That one is true. You are right. But you being religion, coming out of Christianity, what and join into Judaism, and you said no, you didn't find the truth, so you are a free thinker, is not true. Judaism is religion. That's what you don't know. So you can't use that to say, so that matter you are coming free thinker. No. Jesus came and met religion, but Jesus brought what we call the concept of the kingdom. That's what Jesus brought. So that is what you don't know. That's why you have problem with all that you are talking about. Now let me prove you right. I told you how to prove your points. Go and get history or facts that can prove that there was no existence of Jesus. But let me give you facts. The Roman archives, they have documents which we call historic document that has in it the existence of Yeshua HaMashiach. Go, you will see it. When you read the Bible, didn't you see that it has to take Pontius Pilate? Pontius Pilate, that's the right pronunciation. What is it? Pontius Pilate. Pontius Pilate. That man, before he allowed Jesus to be crucified, they have to bring him a document to do what? Sign. You think people don't know? This is over 2,000 years. Pontius Pilate was a governor representing Caesar, the empire, the emperor. So if one man is dead, the emperor will find out what happened. That is why the Pharisees themselves, when they brought Jesus, the Pontius said, but go and judge him with your law. He said, no, our law doesn't permit the killing of anybody. They can kill anybody. So what did Pontius Pilate do? He said, okay, I'll sign because you forced me to sign. But I will give another evidence that I'm not part of the signature, even though I signed. So what did he do? Ancient evidence. He said, bring me water. Let me wash my hand. Another evidence. He washed his hand. Say, yes, I've signed, but I've washed my hand. The signing is you people who forced me. In the documents of the Romans, it is there. If you read, you see Roman commanders who came and asked for help for healing their servants. It's there. The centurion, you think they are joking or what? And let me give you the current of all, which has shocked the world currently. The Chinese, over 3,500 history, has shown record in astronomy that Jesus' issue was true. But they didn't even know what they recorded. You know, as astrologers, they could read the stars. So they saw things that showed there's going to be a change from the old. But they didn't know what it was. It is later when they transcribed the history. This history is found in the Han Dynasty of the Chinese. Go and ask for the Han Dynasty. You will get the records in the Chronicles. It's there. They had evidence they recorded about how Jesus was born. And they have evidence recorded in another dynasty how Jesus died and resurrected. All is there. They didn't know what it was. It's now that they are getting to know all these information. These are evidence records to challenge your falsehood you are parading on media. Because media is a dangerous tool. I know that. Let me tell you my facts. The word media comes from the word medium. When you read the Old Testament, you see how God doesn't like medium. He said nobody should consult a medium. What is a medium? A medium is a mediator. So media is a mediator between God and man, or God and or man and the devil. So no wonder you are sitting on a big platform television and misleading people, but you'll be held responsible. You said any pastor who wants you should call you and challenge you. No. You see, you challenge people you are par with. You don't challenge people who waste your time and waste your energy. Because you still need to learn more. So my brother, I love you. You can go and learn more. If you get facts, come and we will not debate. When I look at you, I don't need to waste time to debate with you, because according to your presentation, everything you are talking about is useless because it has no base. You can't use the New Testament you are trying to condemn to support your point. You don't do that. You should use outside something that has nothing to do with the New Testament. Like I have given you evidence. I've given you evidence not from the New Testament. I'm giving you evidence from history. History is there. And there is the history of the Chinese. They all have it. And it's there that there was a man who came and lived. And last of all evidence I can give you, the whole world with their wisdom decided to use the evidence of Jesus' existence to put in the date. That's why you hear BC, you hear AD. You think they are fools? You think they are fools? Over 2,000 years people are using it for date. You think if the thing was not rare, they can be basing their facts on date. Date is reality. Time is evidential reality. So AD, what does it mean? Amnon Dominum. That's Latin, which means what? The day of the Lord. If Jesus didn't exist, would they be saying the day of the Lord? And BC means before Christ. So if you talk about something older than Christ, you say before Christ. If you talk about something after Christ died, you say after his death. Amnon Dominum. That's Latin, which means the day of the Lord. So you think the world, everybody is a fool to be using date like this? When scientists calculate time. Look, when it comes to date, scientists are the ones who calculate. So my brother, you still need to learn. May God help you to learn. God bless you. And you those who are listening, and I saw people calling to support and back. Look, you are being misled. And the danger of your being misled is because of your free will. God created man, and the most dangerous and the most powerful gift God ever gave man is free will. Why? Why is it powerful? Why is it dangerous? Because that gift God gave man, God gave man. Man can use that gift to against God. That is why Adam took that free will to reject God. So my brother has the same free will. He can take it to condemn God, condemn Jesus. Let me tell you the last evidence of all. The knowledge in the 4 Gospels can never be compared by human knowledge, ever. That's why Jesus said a greater than King Solomon is here. The world agrees that there lived a man called King Solomon, the wisest, because the records are there. Kings came from northeast to come and just witness his wisdom. And a man came and said, I'm greater than that guy. What are you talking about? May God give you understanding.